The hardest boss in gaming history. There we go. Hey, I'm FreakyPraps and welcome to Unreal Engine 5. Today we're going to do a couple of tests. We're going to start off by having no Nanite enabled. And then we're going to enable Nanite and see how much that affects the performance. And then we're going to see what lumen is capable of. And also, we're going to try and enable physics on Nanite meshes. So let's get into it. So as you can see, this is a 1.5 million triangle asset. I'm just going to drag it in and start copying this until Unreal Engine can't handle anymore. So this is Nanite disabled. And as you can see, it already is starting to struggle. And I have a 980 Ti and an 11400F CPU. And as you can see, well, it cannot handle a lot of these high quality assets. I'm just going to copy it one more time, and as you can see, we're getting 10 FPS. Less than 10 FPS. This is not playable at all. Just gonna... And then, now I'm going to enable Nanite. And all of a sudden we're getting 40 FPS and it's buttery smooth. And now I can start copying this again and see how many of these we can handle. You can see, keep copying and copying and copying. And selecting all of these. And copy until the engine gets back to 10 FPS, which is probably not going to happen, but we're going to try. So I am currently halfway to 100,000. And look at my frame rates. It is still running buttery smooth at 2K resolution on a 980 Ti. Absolutely insane. As you can see, just by turning down the resolution scaling, I'm getting back 20 more FPS. That is absolutely ridiculous. We're at 77,771 actors right now. Individual actors. I haven't done anything like merging them together or anything. Trying to cheat this. I will make this a lot faster actually. I'm going to do that later. So this is 103,000 actors. As you can see. 103,000. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to try and merge them together if I can. So this is taking a while, so I'm just going to try and merge 50,000 of them as an instance static mesh component. See if that works. So now that I've done that, I will get this single actor for all of these. So if I move this, I can move all of those. And I can copy this as many times as I want. Look how fast I can copy it. This is super fast. Or is it? Wait a minute. There we go. That's fast actually. That's really fast. And I can move this around super fast, super easy. And these are the same detail, the same quality, and everything as everyone else. They're all the same quality. And once the frame rate will go back up, once I deselect this, like that, or something. Come on. Come on, live. There we go. 60 FPS, no problem. So having a single actor like that will boost your frame rate by a ton. And they're exactly the same detail. Every single one of these are still 1.5 million polygons. Well, it is compressed, but whatever. They still have the same amount of detail that you can see with your eyes. Just doubled it that quickly. And obviously I can select it like it will be a perfect square, but that will take a while. So it does not matter how many polygons you have, but it will matter how many actors you have if you were going to copy them like this. So you want to have as few actors. I didn't copy it. I failed. Forgot to copy. Copy and paste. You can just drag this out and place them here. Easy. It's really that easy, guys. But this doesn't count for the actors. So you need to know how many actors there, and you can just multiply them by these. How many this is. Like this is 50,000 each. 50,000 actors each. And I will just keep copying them. And keep copying them. You can keep going way past a million. Probably past 10 million. And probably past 100 million. And just keep going and keep going. Depending how fast your SSD is, I guess. I don't really know how this works, but it works. This is proof that it actually works. As Jensen just said, it just works. It just works. Well, I'm getting 8 FPS, but that is probably because I've selected so many objects right now. If I just wait a little bit, I will get my frame rates back. There we go. You see? 60 FPS. Or 50. 60, 70, whatever. This is 50% resolution, but it doesn't really matter that much. It is this easy to select them. You just hold shift and select all of these. And then, once I can find my movement arrow, there we go. I can copy. And I can paste them. And my frame rate is also back, kind of. There we go. Just drag this over here. And it's that easy, guys. It's that easy. Once this load in, there we go. Back to 60. And as you can see, I can just move around. All the detail is here. Every single one. Don't worry about the frame rate. Once I compile this, this will run like butter. And it won't take up any disk space either. So as you can see, guys, this engine is absolutely insane. You can see all of these instances from infinitely far away. Now I'm running really low resolutions, so it would, yeah. Can turn this up to 100% again. That means this is running at 1440p. And as you can see each individual statue with full detail. No matter how close you are, no matter how far away you are. And also, it is running like butter. If you have a good computer. I can only imagine this running on an RTX 3090, 5950X, and 128 gigabytes of RAM. Because I am 6 gigabytes above my memory budget right now. This would not be a problem with the RTX 3090. It would be way under budget. I would run like silky smooth 60 FPS. Or probably actually more than 200 if I was running it at like 50% resolution scale at 1440p. So this is Nanite, guys. This is Nanite. The possibility of having infinite amount of detail, an infinite amount of assets, or not actually an infinite, but you know, a crap ton, and it will still just keep running, never slow down. It will probably save you from the stuttering in Fortnite. Also, it will look a shit ton better. These are only like 1.5 million poly or triangles each, but you could really have 100 million, 100 billion triangles each, or just absolutely go crazy on it. It does not matter. Nanite can handle it. I wonder what happens if I turn on Nanite view now. It will probably crash, but okay. I'm gonna try. Nanite triangles. No, it actually works. Yeah, Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. You can see every single triangle. And this is not even close to its maximum potential. This is mega scans. They're not really known for the high quality. But if you make this yourself, you could really go crazy on it. Really go crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna just delete all of this once I've counted how many polygons we have. Okay, first of all, I need to find out how many there actually are. I got 23, okay. 23 times 50,000, at least close to that, plus 103,714. Actually, I'm going 800 because I know I got more than. So then, equals, I got 2,153,800 instances of this statue. So that is 2,153, okay, 800. So I'm going to do that times 1.5 million equals, can you even, like, what is this number? What is this? Do you see this number, guys? This is really 3,230,700,000,000 triangles in one scene. And I can easily just keep doubling and doubling and doubling this until I get like freaking a number that's probably off the screen. Absolutely ridiculous. And we're still running it at 60 FPS. At 50% resolution scale, not 100% for now. Or at least, yeah, we're getting 40 FPS, but yeah. If you have a RTX 3090, you will probably get like 120 FPS easily. It is like 3 times faster than my card, so yeah. This is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And now we're going to try another test. So as you can see, I can just keep going, and this is 65 different actors, as you can see. I have individual rocks here, all different. So as you can see, this is still running perfectly fine. I have 65 or so different actors. I have rocks and ground and wood and blah blah blah, graves, individuals, pebbles, bricks, and yeah, all of this crap. Even a shovel, and I can even adjust the lighting on the fly. It will change in real time. If I can just, well, yeah, this is really, yeah, we can see it. It's moving around. And now we have sunsets, and it's perfectly real time. No problems whatsoever. Everything is at its highest quality. It looks great, and you have individually models, or this is mega scans. You just have to use very simple collisions for now. I did manage to use set collisions as simple before, but right now it doesn't really work. So yeah, we can see they're all simulating physics. They all work as individual physical objects. And they're still the same quality. If I can manage to get my camera in the right direction, I can actually see that. Yeah. You can probably see it anyways, yeah. Whatever. Yep. Let's do another test. As you can see, guys, they're all working perfectly fine. I can actually copy this a little bit more, because this is too simple to process. Can we do 100? 200, 300, 400? Yeah, easily, no problem. Nothing to worry about. simple collisions, you can probably have like a shit ton. Let's see if we can quadruple this. Yeah. It is still running, at least. It is a bit laggy, but yeah. If you have a beast computer, this will run at 60 FPS no matter what. So you can really see this. You can have really photorealistic games with like physics. For now, you can't really destroy these like with a chaos destruction system, but yeah, you can have physics on them at least. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting a bit bored with this, but look at all of this. Look at this. These are individual, okay, this is 6 different assets or different bricks I have here. But they are loaded in, yeah, just ridiculous amount. Full skyscrapers, build up of, yeah. These are actors. Just did this, like selected a couple of these, like, and then I, yeah, made them into a single actor instead of having like copy a billion of different actors. That would take a while. That would take a really long time. But yeah, you can have infinite amount of these. It will not run any worse. You might get some problems loading, obviously, if you have a slow SSD or something. So you can have as many of these as you want. The graphics card won't struggle anymore. This is not texturing, this is actual geometry, but I have them as individual actors because I grouped them together. These are actual rocks. I just placed these. They are like, how many polygons are we talking here? Shit, I should not have done that. But anyways, yeah, it crashed. You see, guys, it cannot handle it without Nanite. That is proof. That is proof right there. Instantly crashed. And it does not matter if you scale this down. You can have them as small as you want or as big as you want. It does not matter. You can still have the same amounts or, yeah. There are a shit ton of instances, as you can see. Even though I selected them as actors, there's still different instances. You're basically just rendering what your eyes can see. Or one polygon for each individual pixel on the screen. If you take this and you increase the resolution, or I need to get out of this for a bit, yeah. If I can just take this and I can increase the resolution up to like 4K or something, I will get like 20 frames a second, but yeah, it still runs. Remember, I'm running this at 2K already, so 200%. That is basically like over 5K or something. Like really high resolution. We're getting like fucking 10 FPS now. But the quality is goddamn amazing. And each and every one of these have their own shadows, their own bounce lighting, all rendered in real time with lumen. All of this lighting is coming only from the sun. So this is real bounce lighting. You can move things around, the lighting will change. And I can close this up. It gets dark. And this is a bug. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and we also have proper indirect reflections, kind of. They're not fully ray traced, but lumen is closest thing we get to ray tracing right now. Yeah. And all I have to do to change lighting, go into skylights. I can increase the bounce lighting or I can increase the intensity of the lights. Like if I put this to 10, it will instantly get brighter. If I put it to 100, it will get insanely bright. This noise is also kind of a problem. I can improve that by upping the quality here, if I can find that. Kind of new to this engine. Oh yeah, it's in post-process business here. Lumen and lumen. I want this to be 20 maybe. There we go. Also want the reflections to be 10. It runs like crap, but it looks a lot better. Yeah, still is a bit bug, you know. My computer isn't that fast, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, all the noise is now gone. At least most of it. But if I got like 100 frames, this will be probably be better. Yeah. I can actually just click on this. I can change this into another window. And I get even more light in here. Do the same up here. All of these are individual. Yeah. There we go. I get light and get the shadow. Soft shadows. Real nice, real nice. Yep. And save that. And yeah, you don't have to compile. So there. If I add this to that, suddenly I have lights. All of a sudden. This is fully real time. I can move this around. You can even add physics to this and make it float around and add colors and all that shit. So yeah, if I go in here, maybe I want like to have it a base color. Let's just do it this way then. That works. Jesus Christ. And multiply, but yeah, right. Put that in there, and have that into emissive color. And if I do this, take this a bit smaller, it will affect the lighting. As you can see, now it's all red. Yeah. I don't think I set this up right. This is probably wrong. What Nanite supports? Focused on a rigid geometry, which is 90% of the geometry. Object movements supported, which is basically the physics I showed off. Does not yet support translucent or mass materials, which is trees, vegetation, and a lot of different stuff, I don't know. Non-rigid deformation, skeletal animation, etc. Tessellation and displacement. But this is something they're actually working on, and they will get it working after the final release of Unreal Engine 5. Not great with aggregates, which is basically many tiny things becoming a porous volume, grass, leaves, and hair. For now, I think they will optimize it and make it work better in the future. As far as I know, I can actually have a boat and I can see really I can actually just show that. What I want to show you is these little lines here. You can see this is without nanites and they are really jagged. Really jagged. And Nanite does not change that. They still look the same. That actually gives me hope that Nanite will work for hair and everything that yeah, non-Nanite supports. As you can see, it looks exactly the same. No difference. But you get a shit ton of performance back. Yeah. Looks beautiful. Of course, I don't have textures on it, but yeah. Just drag it in. I can have this as many times as I want. Without any problems. Without Nanite, I can probably just have 2. Or 1. Doesn't really matter. Even though I couldn't render this without Nanite, I could now have 1,000,000 of them. Yeah, whatever. See, all of them are rendered at the same amount of quality. Everything is perfect. There's no problems. My resolution is a bit low for this to see the lines, but yeah, that's all. You can see them now. All of them. And to prove, this is rendered in Nanite and nothing is faked. Yeah. It all looks like it should do. Nanite just works. It is not magic, but it is smart algorithms. Smart people putting together some math solutions to just make this run in real time. Well, that was everything I wanted to show you today. Thank you all for watching and have a nice day. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing a thing